Hey everybody, Matt Holtzman here for the intro video. I am currently working as a minister of music and pastoral care at First Presbyterian Church here in downtown Colorado Springs, Colorado. And I live with my wife Brooke and three boys, Samuel, Luke, and Micah, where that they're the ones that are probably making life most interesting, but also the most crazy. I'm working full time while also going to school full time, so trying to, manage that has been very interesting, but never a dull moment in the process as well. As far as preaching goes, I'm really excited about this class and learning a whole lot more about the art of preaching. I've preached a handful of times at First Pres as assisting minister. I got to preach actually Easter last year for the sunrise service, and so that was a lot of fun, a lot of pressure leading up to it. But after I got to do that, it was really it was a good thing to be able to have done, so I can look back upon it. In other settings, I've done some preaching for memorial services a whole lot, monthly, where I'm preaching and officiating for memorial services. And other public speaking times come either for worship leadership or on Sunday mornings if I'm filling in as an assisting minister and that kind of thing. So that's kind of where I'm at. My hopes and goals for the class would really be to become more familiar with preaching, but also become more comfortable with it, especially in the preparation part of it. I feel like when the church came and asked me to preach, I was excited about doing it, but it was kind of like, hey, how about flying an airplane? But I didn't know the first thing about what it was to start the engine and think about going in the right direction. So I've kind of been trial by fire. This is going to help give me a systematic approach to learning more about preaching. My current sense of calling to the Word, I've been a worship minister most of my life, 20 plus years. Over the past couple years, I've transitioned more into pastoral roles, and so my calling is morphing. But really, it's in the realm of feeding God's sheep. That is in the realm of pastoral care. But I'm also recognizing that while psalms, hymns, and spiritual songs were my primary bank of information that I would go to as a minister, now I'm finding that those things are pointing to the Word, which I really want to be better about stewarding in my in my ministry. So I think my calling is going to be in the encouraging and exhorting God's people. And preaching is going to play a part of that. So good that I'm involved in this. But also, as far as being in the hospital and that kind of stuff, that will also, I think, continue as well in congregational care. Please share one way that we can be praying for you this quarter. I think, I'm finishing up my last year of the MDiv. A big prayer for me is that I would follow God and His call that He has on my life. Not that I wouldn't just trying to keep a job or land a job somewhere else, or be thinking about job, but thinking more about calling. So I really want to be thinking more about what the Lord wants me to be about as He's created me to be. So that is about 4 minutes and 10 seconds. And there you go. I think that probably gives you a little glimpse into this. I just want to say, wrapping up, that I'm really excited to learn about preaching, probably more than any other class that I've taken this past year, because I'm feeling that over the next year I'm going to be asked to do more preaching. So I'm ready to learn. Here we go.